Crystal with Blessings at Home. We have fallen off the face of the earth on YouTube lately, and I'm so sorry. I have got a long list of ideas and videos that I want to do and hauls that I need to do, but life happens, and we've just been so busy and not able to quite pick up the camera and do any day in the lives or any type of video whatsoever outside of our most recent virtual homeschool co-op assignment. So just a quick life update. We got news about 2 weeks ago that one of the twins will be having foot surgery, more than likely in less than a week. As I explained in our medical video, he has a condition in his foot called tarsal coalition, which basically means that when he was developing in the womb, the bones in his feet kind of failed to separate into separate bones. So he has some bones that are basically fused together into one bone, which then causes pain and limited mobility in the foot and just a rigid, stiff foot. And he actually had a little stress fracture in that foot from running around playing soccer. Kind of caught me off guard with his other foot. It was like we get an x-ray and yes, maybe it's there, and then we get a CT and it didn't show it, even though our orthopedic, we knew it was there because we've dealt with this condition with two of our other children before, but if they couldn't see it on imaging, they couldn't operate yet. So it was like a whole year's worth of testing and waiting, and with this foot it was bam, immediate, there it is. So we really want to go ahead and get that surgery done as we're going into the cooler months, because both of our boys, or both twins, were in casts at the beginning of the summer, and then limited weight bearing, and then in those big heavy boots, and it was just no fun. So I'd much prefer to deal with cast in the fall and cleaning more toward winter, cooler months. So that's on the horizon for us. I'm prepping on dealing with a wheelchair again around the Christmas tree and things like that. We have really been blessed with a great doctor who I'll say, please don't make me deal with crutches. And she's like, sure, you go, I have a wheelchair. So anyway, aside from that, I don't think we've had anything major pop up other than I'm just busy with practices and end of the year cheerleading and end of the year soccer stuff and fall parties and cook-offs and chili cook-offs. By the way, I won a pie contest at our church, which is just crazy. I'm not a baker. Like, I was like, oh, everyone's gonna make fruit pies, and I really hate like cooked fruit. So I'm gonna make something chocolatey and sweet so that I have something to eat. It was really selfish motives behind cooking in the pie, and it won one of the categories for like best taste or something like that. So eventually didn't win this year. We have won 3 times in the past 5 years, so not this year though. I don't know. I was rushed, and I didn't let my chili cook down like I normally do, so I think that really affected my flavors. Let's see, what else? Do I have any more life updates? Or any more excuses as to why we haven't been doing videos? Not really. A school update with how the kids are doing. I will say algebra has been like my kryptonite the last couple of weeks. I think my son has some issues with comprehension maybe, or I know he has dyslexia, so his math is on a video, but if I come, and for some reason if I'm sitting next to him while he's doing his math, he gets it right every time. And I don't help him, I'm just there. So that when he gets done with that math problem, he can go, hey mom, is this right? And I'll look, yes, it's correct, good job. I don't know if he just kind of needs that security blanket of that he's doing it right. So I'm trying to break down his math, like do 3 problems and then bring them to me, I'll check it. And do 3 problems, I'll bring it to check it. but he's the oldest, he's 13, and I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, anyway, it's been kind of frustrating. And then our girls, everyone's about halfway through their math book right now. So our girls are reducing fractions and finding greatest common factors and reducing fractions with prime numbers and all that fun stuff. So our daughter that's a little challenged when it comes to math stuff, she's really struggling. So we had some heart issues that we dealt with today, and that's just hard. Sometimes the teaching and the mothering together is just hard. Like the teacher in me kind of wants to be this is the way we need to get it done, we need to get it done. The mom in me knows that she's struggling, and where's this fine line with this particular child in what is truly a struggle for her and what is something that is like I can challenge her and she's not overwhelmed. I don't know. Anyway, that's what's going on with that. And then the twins are making huge improvements with their reading. I'm so excited. I don't think they're quite a whole grade behind right now, and they seem to be reading right there where they need to be, which is such a blessing, and I'm so thankful. So that's exciting. It's a little less stressful when we can sit down and read and it doesn't take an hour. It only takes like 20 minutes. Oh, is that bad that I think some days it's torture to listen to second graders sound out words and struggle through? Some days it's nice. Some days I just kind of soak it all in and enjoy it, but other times I'm got dishes and laundry going off in the back of my head and all the other responsibilities, and I kind of like, let's get this done. But that's a issue. That's something for me to improve upon and just enjoy those moments, the slower, quieter, calmer moments where we can just sit and read and snuggle and just enjoy time together. So in science, we just transitioned this week into lesson 6. So we're out of the physics part we're out of the chemistry part of chemistry and physics, and we're moving into the physics. So today we were discussing Sir Isaac Newton's laws of motion. So we went over number 1 today, and the kids, they got it, and they were having so much fun playing with their cars and talking about the gravity and what stops it and what force does and whatnot. Anyway, so this has just been kind of like a rambly video, huh? Okay, so I have a goal to be back tomorrow. Yes, we will do our very best to do a day in the life tomorrow. However, our Hannah might have a fracture on her patella. I told you guys, our bones, I don't know what it is. But she was doing a back handspring a couple weeks ago, and she landed on that knee, and I didn't really think anything of it. And she limped for about 4 days after that. And we iced it really good, and I had the swelling to go down. Well, then a couple days later, she was riding her bike, and then she cracked that knee kind of up and fell and cracked that knee on that bar on her bike repeatedly that day. And then Monday morning, she woke up. The poor girl could barely walk. So we've been icing and elevating it and giving ibuprofen the last couple days. We saw a pediatrician today. They x-rayed that knee, and they think there's a small, like, little hairline fracture on her kneecap. So I don't know what they do about that, if they'll do anything. I actually had a knee immobilizer, so I strapped that on her and put her in crutches. So tomorrow might be a day with our orthopedic, but if not, we'll definitely do some videos. So, okay, well, thank you all so much for your patience as I just kind of ramble on and on and on about our crazy life. And I really enjoy doing our videos in the past, and I really am looking forward to continuing on. I am a new YouTuber, so just be patient with me. And, you know, sometimes life happens, and I might not get a video up for a couple weeks. But I do appreciate all my new subscribers, and thank you all so much for spending a few minutes with me, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.